にちは皆さん。お元気ですか？ Hello, how are you? Today is the grammar number 20 and the verb くれます。くれます to give me. Well, this is very important grammar because it's very similar to もらいます。もらいます。Do you remember we studied this last week? あげます。もらいます。あげます to give. もらいます to receive. But here, today's くれます it's quite similar to give me. So I'm gonna explain you very with detail. I'm going to explain you あげます and もらいます again. Even I explained you last week, but now with this paper, okay? And this one, this pink one, I wrote here 母 in kanji. 母 this is my mother. 母、お母さん。Here, the blue one, 父。父 is my father. 父。Or you can say お父さん。And here in the center, this is 私。私 it means I, me. So 私 in the center. And I'm watching what is happening here. Okay? お母さん、お父さん。And now look, お父さん、father, my father gave my mother some flowers. I want to make this sentence. お父さんはお母さんに to my mother 花を some flowers あげました gave お父さんはお母さんに花をあげました This is the form how to make the phrase subject お父さんはお母さんに花をあげました right? Now the same thing but now the subject changed. For example, now お母さんは this is the subject. My mother received some flowers from my father, right? お母さんはお父さんに from my father. お母さんはお父さんに花を some flowers もらいました received like that. お母さんはお父さんに花をもらいました。So, this ni we use to whom or from whom. This is ni, the same one. Only you change あげます、もらいます、あげます to give, もらいます to receive. And so the verb changes and also the subject. Now, this one. My mother gave my father necktie. This case. お母さんはお父さんにネクタイをあげました。Right? お母さんはお父さんにネクタイをあげました。And now, I'm going to change the subject. My father received necktie from my mother. お父さんはお母さんにネクタイをもらいました。お父さんはお母さんにネクタイをもらいました。Okay? Now let's see this case. Now, 私 I gave my mother a book. Then, 私はお母さんに本をあげます。The same way, 私はお母さんに本をあげます。And from my mother receives a book from me. お母さんは私に本をもらいます。お母さんは私に本をもらいます。But usually we omit 私は私に。So, it sounds much better. お母さんは本をもらいます。お母さんは本をもらいます。And here, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna give my father 時計 a watch 時計。私はお父さんに時計をあげます。私はお父さんに時計をあげます。And changing the subject. お父さんは私に時計をもらいます。お父さんは私に時計をもらいます。Well, お父さんは時計をもらいます。Now, in the case of that I receive presents. Okay? This is very important. Well, the first, 私はお母さんにネックレスをもらいます。Well, I'm gonna receive necklace from my mother. 私はお母さんにネックレスをもらいます。This is easy. 私はお母さんにネックレスをもらいます。It's same when it's もらいます。But now changing the subject, I want to say, my mother gives me a necklace. Not I received a necklace from my mother. That was 私はお母さんにネックレスをもらいます。But now, my mother gives me a necklace. Then the subject is my mother. お母さんは Well, till now we used like お母さんは私にネックレスをあげます。But in this case, we cannot use あげます。When the complete indirect complement is 私 or 私たち, it means to me or to us or to my family, like something that is related with me, then we don't use あげます but we use くれます。 So this case, お母さんは私にネックレスをくれます。It means to give me. お母さんは私にネックレスをくれます。And I told you that くれます is used only in the case of to me or to us. So maybe we can omit this one. Then I can only say お母さんはネックレスをくれます。お母さんはネックレスをくれます。So this case, to me, even if I don't say 私に, we can understand it because with くれます is to me. お母さんは私にネックレスをくれます。If I change the subject, 私はお母さんにネックレスをもらいます。I'm gonna receive the necklace. So it's the same thing, but in a different way of talking. The grammatically is different. The subject is different. 私は then I must say with もらいます。But the same thing, the same action, お母さんは then くれます。お母さんはネックレスをくれます。And in this case with くれます、I can say お母さんはネックレスをくれます。Or I can say お母さんがは or がお母さんがネックレスをくれます。In that case お母さんが it means it's my mother who is gonna give me a necklace. It's my mother who is gonna give me a necklace. お母さんがネックレスをくれます。So it's an emphasis. お母さんが。But in this case, with くれます, the important thing is who is gonna give me? Who is gonna give me? So who is very important. That's why we can say with が。お母さんがネックレスをくれます。It's my mother who is gonna give me a necklace. But you can also say お母さんはネックレスをくれます。My mother gives me a necklace. In this case, with my father is gonna give me the mobile. 携帯。We have kanjis too, but nowadays we use with this katakana, 携帯。This is the cell phone. お父さんは私に携帯をくれます。お父さんは私に携帯をくれます。My father is gonna give me a cell phone. And I can omit this 私に、right? So, お父さんは携帯をくれます。お父さんは携帯をくれます。And also, if I want to emphasis, it's my father who is gonna give me a cell phone. お父さんが携帯をくれます。And like before, if I put this 私 in the subject, 私はお父さんに携帯をもらいます。I'm gonna receive a cell phone from my father. So in this case, the same as with the other people. 私は this is subject 私はお父さんに携帯をもらいます。And if omitting 私はお父さんに携帯をもらいます。お父さんに携帯をもらいます。In a different subject お父さんが携帯をくれます。お父さんが携帯をくれます。Do you understand it? It's quite confusing. It's difficult. But the subject changes, then the prepositional particle changes. Like, お父さんに from my father お父さんに携帯をもらいます。な、お父さんが携帯をくれます。It's my father who gives me a 携帯。Okay? More example. This word 娘 this is the daughter. And this is the kanji, and in the left part, this is 女 woman. In the right part, 良い いい good. So a good woman is a daughter. Well, 娘にこのクリスマスツリーをもらいました。娘にこのクリスマスツリーをもらいました。I received this Christmas tree from my daughter. 娘にこのクリスマスツリーをもらいました。Now I'm gonna change the subject. 娘がこのクリスマスツリーをくれました。娘がこのクリスマスツリーをくれました。It's my daughter who gave me this Christmas tree. My daughter gave me this Christmas tree. 娘がこのクリスマスツリーをくれました。Example with this word 日記 This is diary because this に it comes from 日 日 it means the day. 記 is something to write. 日記 diary. Then I'm gonna say some phrase. 娘がこの日記もくれました。娘がこの日記もくれました。I used も because I want to say my daughter gives me this book too. But 娘がこの日記をくれました。Because I can omit 私に right? Then I'm going to change the subject. 私は娘にこの日記ももらいました。私は娘にこの日記ももらいました。Then I'm gonna omit 私は娘にこの日記をもらいました。娘にこの日記ももらいました。Do you remember this word 義理の I talked about it in one of my videos of the vocabularies about the family names. Maybe you can watch them again. Well, 義理の息子 You know, 息子 This is a son. 義理の息子 son-in-law. So if I say 義理の娘 This is daughter-in-law. So 義理の This is very, 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 very useful to remember. And game. This game. There are lots of it's very easy for you テーブルゲーム。That is table game. ボードゲーム。board game. コンピューターゲーム。コンピューターゲーム。Computer game. It's easy, right? Now the phrase. 義理の息子がこのテーブルゲームをくれました。義理の息子がこのテーブルゲームをくれました。Or, I'm changing the subject. 私は義理の息子にこのテーブルゲームをもらいました。Then I omit 私は義理の息子にこのテーブルゲームをもらいました。Or, 義理の息子がテーブルゲームをくれました。友達のステファノにこの本をもらいました。友達のステファノにこの本をもらいました。Well, 友達のステファノ。It means my friend Stefano. 友達の You need to put no this particle. 友達のステファノにこの本をもらいました。Or I can say 友達のステファノがこの本をくれました。友達のステファノがこの本をくれました。My friend Stefano gave me this book. 友達のステファノがこの本をくれました。This friend Stefano Martino he is a draftsman. So this is his pictures. ぬいぐるみ。ぬいぐるみ。This is a stuffed animal. Like this. お母さんにこのぬいぐるみをもらいました。お母さんにこのぬいぐるみをもらいました。Or お母さんがこのぬいぐるみをくれました。お母さんがこのぬいぐるみをくれました。It's really like a real one. Now, two questions. The first, 誰にこれをもらいましたか？誰にこれをもらいましたか？ From whom did you receive this? From whom did you receive this? Now, 誰がこれをくれましたか？誰がこれをくれましたか？ Who gave me this? 誰がこれをくれましたか？ Who gave me this? Or maybe in the family, I'm asking my daughter or my grandchildren, 誰がこれをくれたの？誰がこれをくれたの？ Who gave you this? In this case, this is you, but it's very familiar. So it's like my family. So we can use also くれました。誰がこれをくれましたか？誰がこれをくれたの？お、どうしたの？これ誰がくれたの？ I hope you understand very well about あげます、くれます、and もらいます。Because now, if you understand it very, very well, it's very good because in the future, there will be two verbs together, and that's a little bit difficult. Not so difficult, but a little bit difficult. So it's very important to understand now with this くれます and もらいます the difference. Okay? And now, quiz time. So there will be the 10 questions. And the first 5 is as usual. This is the dictation. And this time, only the dictation. You don't have to answer this dictation. You have to write them down. And I think these phrases are going to be very good examples that you can study them all over again. And also, I used many Japanese family names. And these family names are very, very common ones. Maybe you can get accustomed to it. And from 6 to 10, this is going to be the translation into Japanese. It's quite difficult, but let's try. And I'm gonna write the answer in the description below this video. But first, you have to do it without seeing these answers, right? So let's get started. 1番目佐藤さんが日本のお菓子をくれました。佐藤さんが日本のお菓子をくれました。佐藤さんが日本のお菓子をくれました。佐藤さんが日本のお菓子をくれました。2番目先週鈴木さんに抹茶をもらいました。先週鈴木さんに抹茶をもらいました。先週鈴木さんに抹茶をもらいました。先週鈴木さんに抹茶をもらいました。先週鈴木さんに抹茶をもらいました。3番目先月山田さんが猫のぬいぐるみをくれました。先月山田さんが猫のぬいぐるみをくれました。先月山田さんが猫のぬいぐるみをくれました。先月山田さんが猫のぬいぐるみをくれました。先月山田さんが猫のぬいぐるみをくれました。4番目クリスマスに友達がチョコレートをくれました。クリスマスに友達がチョコレートをくれました。クリスマスに友達がチョコレートをくれました。クリスマスに友達がチョコレートをくれました。クリスマスに友達がチョコレートをくれました。5番目誕生日に高橋さんにワインをもらいました。誕生日に高橋さんにワインをもらいました。誕生日に高橋さんにワイン ワインをワインをワインをもらいましたもらいました誕生日に高橋さんにワインをもらいました誕生日に高橋さんにワインをもらいました。Now translation into Japanese. Number 6. 6番目。My teacher gave me this book. My teacher gave me this book. Okay? 7番目。I received this book from my teacher. Oh, I got this book from my teacher. I received this book from my teacher. Number 8. 8番目。I received a present from Mr. Kobayashi. I received, or I was given a present, or I received a present from Mr. Kobayashi. Oh, sorry. I received this present from Mr. Kobayashi on my birthday. Sorry, on my birthday. I'd like you to add this on my birthday, but in the first part. Okay? I received a present from Mr. Kobayashi on my birthday. That was 8. Number 8. Now number 9. 9番目。Mr. Kobayashi gave me a present on my birthday. Mr. Kobayashi gave me a present on my birthday. Now, 10番目, the 10th. This is going to be very difficult. If you can do this, it's really like a bravo. No, it's difficult one, but let's challenge it. And if you watched my videos before in the grammar, I explained things like nothing, no one, like this. But I don't know if you remember this. Well, let's try. Yesterday, nobody gave me nothing. Yesterday, nobody gave me nothing. Okay? It was quite difficult. Anyway, there's the answers under this video. There's a description, and there you can find the answers. I hope this video was useful for you and you could learn better. That's really my wish. And if you liked this video, please give me like and share my videos with your friends. That helped me a lot. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe my channel. 今日もここまで見てくださって本当にどうもありがとうございます。ぜひチャンネル登録といいねボタン、そしてお友達とシェアしていただけたらとても嬉しいです。では、楽しいクリスマスをお過ごしください。じゃあまた会いましょう。またね。バイバイ。